All right, baby. Welcome back. Over Under Podcast, our Sunday edition, baby. Championship Sunday. Before we kick it off, go like, comment, share on this video. Tell us your picks for the day. Also, go follow us on Instagram at the over.underpod, our Facebook page, over/underpodcast, our Twitter at the over_underpod, and the best way to see our mortal locks and all of our picks is our new Facebook page, the over/under. I think it's picks and parlays.
Yeah.
Over/under picks
Plays and picks. Plays and picks.
Plays and picks. On Facebook, it's a little group. We got a bunch of people in there giving picks, stuff like that.
And our old heads, we got into the little TikTok world.
Yes.
So follow us on the TikTok
world. Figured out what that world is. We're trying to get it in
my
there.
first one, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of cool.
And it's addicting.
I wouldn't say I'm addicted by any means.
It is addicting.
Not yet.
Yeah, exactly.
The people like it.
The algorithm.
800 views first one.
Yeah,
I was like, all right, let's go.
Sick,
that was just a boring little video. I can do better. Give the people what they want.
Yes, sir. But yeah, our picks and plays group, our TikToks, we're gonna be posting plays on there, posting videos on there of parlays, stuff we're just playing on the everyday basis. And we'll get those links out to you guys. We're also reposting on all of our platforms. So if you follow us there, you'll be able to get the picks and plays as well from our TikToks on there as well, baby.
Absolutely.
But let's kick it off, baby. It is Championship Sunday, but we're also going to talk about one more thing that I forgot to mention. The usgambler.com.
Yeah, don't forget them, man. That's a key tool to today.
Yes, sir. Go check them out. Any tips, tricks, articles. If you're doing daily fantasy today, tough slate. But if you're doing daily fantasy today, they got the little insider information. And we got a new promo code with them. Not promo code, more of like a
Just
link,
a link.
actually.
And so just go to our Twitter, our Facebook, or Instagram, and you can go to the link, or you could see the QR code posted, which we got up in the corner here, and you can just scan it with a phone. But I know that's difficult when you're just holding your own phone. So you can go to the link on our Twitter, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, and you can find it that way, and it'll take you right to US Gambler. And while you're there, find you a sports book that you're not yet signed up for, and get some free bonus bets.
Yeah, I think there's $3,500 in bonuses left.
All together.
So
and I know none of you are signed up for all 5. So there's bonus bet to be had.
Yes, sir. Especially if you're running out of that free money.
If
You
you're
don't
not
want to
signed
put
up
your
for
money.
Bet 365, yeah, that's the first one you should go to. And then
One.
after that, you get 200 free play after you place your first bet. Win some off that. Take 50, put it into BetMGM. There you go. You got
keep
2.
racking
You're
it
helping
up.
us out. You're helping yourself out. Getting all the free play. It's great.
Then you got like Tipico, Bet Rivers.
Yeah.
And as always, Bet Fred, baby. It was always Bet Fred.
Yeah.
But let's talk about
always.
quickly. Let's hit on the Farmers Insurance Golf Tournament. We gave out the winner, baby. The
Max
Steyer man
Homa, baby.
had the Twitter guy, Max Homa.
Oh, that shit got me
Our
so
guy.
hyped yesterday. He came from about 5th place. 5th place. He was like lingering around going into day 4.
7-stroke swing.
7-stroke swing, baby, and got that win. Sam Ryder came in the day at 13 under and choked his dick away. Max had him on a fishing reel, just reeling him in hole by hole.
It was
God
bad.
damn it, he did it for me, baby. 10
doubled
down
on
to
the-
win 220, our first golf win of the year, baby.
I think he doubled on the 14th or 15th and then bogeyed the last hole.
Talking about Ryder, yeah.
It was
Hideki
just-
was on an absolute tear coming out of the front 9 as well. 6 under on the front 9, was sitting at 10 under total, so 3 strokes off the lead, and then went 3 straight bogeys.
Yeah, it was
3 straight bogeys. Yeah,
not
man.
good.
And I told Dalton after the front 9, I was like, dude, this might be a live bet situation.
Yeah.
He's on a tear. Sam Ryder's falling apart, and he's plus 700 money to win the tournament right now. And then he bogeyed the next hole. I waited 1 hole, and I was like, never mind. And Dalton went and hammered it when I said it, and I was like, yeah, my bad, bro.
Alrighty. Quick little college basketball.
Yeah, I got you.
Man. Huh?
So
What
we
you
got
got?
some top 25 action. Big upset, man. Number 2 in the nation, Alabama falls massively to Oklahoma, 93 to 69.
Got smacked.
There was arguments for Alabama to be the number 1 team in the nation. You can sit
They
those
got
down for a
embarrassed.
little bit. Yeah. So Mr. Sherfield, guard from Oklahoma, dropped 30 points on them.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Damn.
And then
He's a
Houston, our
dog.
number 3 team in the nation, was in action and just slipped out by a 6-point win over Cincinnati. Cincinnati gave them a little bit of fits. Then we had a top 10 banger in Texas and Tennessee, who's the real UT.
Tennessee smacked.
Tennessee won by 11, 82 to 71. And I mean, if you would have, Texas is just going through some head coach issues right now.
Yeah.
They're a talented
I
squad.
don't
but
know who they got.
they're going to be good against the mid-tier, the bottom-tier guys. But when you're playing teams like Tennessee, top 10 teams in the nation, the X's and O's matter.
Yeah.
And then my darling, number 5, Kansas State wins by 14 over Florida. Easy work, no worry at all there. They're going to go up to at least 4 now with that Bama
Top
L.
5, baby.
And if Houston keeps playing unranked teams, only winning by 5-6 points,
you could jump them.
You might be a 3-team here soon, Wildcats.
Okay.
I'm telling you what. But and then Arizona bounced back with a 95-72 win over Washington. Virginia beat Boston College handily. Kansas came out on top by 9 points over Kentucky in a blue blood battle there. Number 11 TCU lost to unranked Mississippi State. Iowa State lost to unranked Missouri. So that Big 12 is starting to beep and bop each other a little bit now. Like
beating each other up too much.
Like we kind of expected. You had a lot of one-loss teams up to the top 4, and now they're starting to play each other now.
Yep.
Xavier dropped one to unranked Creighton, man. Gonzaga got right against Portland. Unranked West Virginia beat Auburn. Marquette takes care of business. Baylor beats Arkansas by 3 points. Charleston, the mid-major that's 18th. They dropped one, man.
And
they were 28. They were 21-1 coming into this one. They dropped to 8-loss Hofstra team by 4. So I think Charleston will find their way out of the top 25 now, unfortunately. But Florida Atlantic won, so that's the mid-major that's going to crack the top 20 now. And then lastly, Clemson just squeaked by 1 point to Florida State to wrap up our top 25 action.
They almost really choked that one.
Yeah. Because Florida State's 7-15.
Almost choked
Don't mess that up. Since Florida State is 7-15.
You've been off of them pretty much all year.
All year. They were one of my fave teams right off rip. But
Alrighty, baby. Let's get into it. So that's our college basketball wrap up. And let's hop back to our 3-leg player prop parlay for the day. Each one of us got one rocking today. John, why don't you start off with yours, because yours has some juicy juice, baby.
So threw in a couple team parts of it as well, but I got Kansas City, Cincinnati going over 48.5. Jamar Chase anytime touchdown.
Okay.
Kelsey with Kansas City's first touchdown in the first half.
Okay.
That added some nice
that's an
juice.
interesting one. So
First
Kansas
half
City's
touchdown?
It's got to be Kansas City's first half touchdown. Okay.
But he's got to have the first touchdown in the first half. For Kansas
First
City.
touchdown in the first half.
That's where it adds some nice juice. But I got Burrow getting 20-plus rushing yards, which I think he had.
I like that one.
He had over 40 in the first matchup this year.
I like that one.
Kelsey getting 85-plus receiving yards. That's the one I'm most comfortable with on this. And then, so at that point, I was at plus 2,500 with this. I put in neither team hits 34 points today. It bumped it up to plus 9,000.
God damn. That's wild. Neither team hits 34, huh?
It's big risk, big reward.
Over. So you're going over, but neither team hits 34 points. So you're saying it's going to be a tight game is what you're going with.
I think you could see, like, I got to predict it at 30-20. So neither team hits 34, but this still hits the over.
30-20 exactly, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So $5 gets you $4.50.
Okay. 5 to 450. God bless.
That's only a 6-legger too.
God bless. Mine's only 4.
I'm cooking mine up as we speak, so give
I
yours
got you.
out.
Mine's only 4. Mine's in the Philly game. Okay, Philly 49ers, our first game. Okay, Christian McCaffrey, anytime touchdown scorer. Got it. Miles Sanders, anytime touchdown scorer. Here's a tricky one. Fred Warner, over 8.5 tackles or sacks.
Wow.
And then
that includes sacks.
Yeah.
So you can kind of double up on that, or is this?
It's just any way he gets a tackle. So
Okay,
I guess it counts sacks as tackles. But and then my last one, old reliable, over 2.5 field goals. I love the field goals, and that's plus 1,200. So 10 brings back 120. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I have a thing for these the field goals are just a nice thing to have because I'm gonna be betting, the spread and the total points either way. But when I don't get like the touchdown that I'm rooting for, or if I'm on the under, I can root for field goals. It's win-win situation. I'm getting points either way, and I'm working on something here.
Oh boy, did I just cook something up, baby.
What'd you cook up?
Oh boy, did I just cook something up. So we're starting it off with, I feel really good about this. This one might throw you off. A Kadarius Toney touchdown. He's scoring today.
I don't hate it.
He's scoring today.
Whoa.
They traded for him for a reason to make a difference in the playoffs.
Okay.
I think today happens. Next one, Jamar Chase touchdown. It's the guy. He's the guy. I almost thought about T. Higgins. It's too risque. Jamar Chase is a surefire tutty today, I think. And then I got total points under 58.5. Tease that one up way up. So under 58.5. And then I threw in what's in our boost as well at T. Higgins receiving yard prop. Here I got it at 55 and the boost at 60.
Yep.
So I got 55 or more yards from T. Higgins and then 20 receiving yards from Samaje Perine.
Oh my gosh, you love.
He had
Perine.
45 last year.
You love.
He had 45
Perine.
last year against the Chiefs in the playoffs. I'm about to throw 10 down on that. That brings back 350.
Ooh, a little plus 3,500. The Perine. You've been all over Perine these
Playoff Perine, baby. Don't sleep.
So the issue there is he hasn't been getting touches.
He's been getting all the swing passes.
Yeah,
he's literally been their receiving back. Joe Mixon's their up the gut power back lately. As weird as it is, because Perine's the 240 guy.
Bigger and
the body shape wise, it don't make sense at all. But Samaje Perine has been their receiving back. It showed last week.
Mixon has better hands too. That's what blows my mind with that situation.
Yeah, but they take Mixon out because he's just their workhorse, and when Perine goes in, it's usually
they're not worried about running the ball.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Alrighty, those are our player prop parlays for the day. That's a bunch of peas. That got me messed up for a little segment.
Player prop.
Our parlay prayer pop.
I can't do it.
Nope, I'm over it now.
Player prop parlay.
player prop parlays. Okay. Skipping off that, back in another parlay segment, our Parlay King segment. Both Steyer and I are down and out, but John, still alive, baby.
I'm surviving.
Still alive. Got Cincinnati minus 1.5 today. Read through yours real quick, John. I loved your third pick.
So I had TCU -6 versus Oklahoma. I got them on the right day this week, apparently. Since Oklahoma won, TCU lost yesterday.
Yep.
The Mavericks and Wizards game going over 225.5.
Yep.
That hit with ease. Penn State -6.5 versus Iowa.
That got a little hairy at first.
Iowa had like a double-digit lead at one point in there. I was sweating a little bit.
Well, Iowa won.
Iowa won by 9.
It was like a 9-point lead because they won 125. They lost 133. They won 141, won 149. It was an odd situation. But, yeah, they were up like 6 points at one point, and I don't know. It was weird. But I love that pick. Great duel. I don't know if you watched it. It was a great duel.
I ended up watching the highlights, but and that was before I knew what the final score was.
Penn State fucking dominated.
Yeah, they're scary, man.
Dominated, bro. 4 guys ranked number 1 on that team.
Yeah. I was calling the girls' Calvert game Friday night while it was going on, but when I got home, I checked it out a little bit.
Penn State's coming to Columbus next weekend.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I was looking too. In that matchup, there was 10 kids ranked in the top 5 nationally.
Yeah,
that's insane between 2 schools.
Absolutely nuts.
But then I got Cincinnati -1.5 today.
Cincinnati -1.5 to bring it home. You caught them on the wrong day.
Yeah, because they're +1.5 now.
Caught them on the wrong day.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have gotten those first 2.
Yeah.
I would have had to pick 2
got them at
other
the part of the
basketball.
week when Patty was in a boot.
Yep.
But my parlay took a shit when the Cavs clunked it against the Knicks on Tuesday night.
Yeah, we got too hyped and placed them on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I'm not sure what went on there. So.
I mean, the best part was Joey was pissed off because you took the Cavs money line.
Yeah. You
And
can
it
keep
wouldn't have
them.
mattered.
Cleveland teams have done nothing but fail me. If you've been paying attention to our social medias and you saw my Undertaker parlay, 2 of 3 legs hit. The one that missed, you guessed it, Cleveland State. They went over. They allowed too many damn points. So money is off Cleveland for a long time on my end.
Cleveland State basketball.
Cleveland Cavs, Cleveland State, Cleveland anything.
No, the Cavs stink. They just blew a lead.
I will.
Friday night.
Dude, Cleveland's lost me money. Like last 2 weeks, they've done nothing but lose.
The Penguins lost me money last night.
Did the over hit in that? I had a parlay that already missed, but that was a leg in it, so I had to stop paying attention.
It was a 4-2. They lost.
It was 6 that pushed.
Yeah, they lost 4-2. But to the Sharks, bro. The Sharks stink.
Yeah,
They
the Penguins
stink.
record-wise are actually pretty good.
Yeah, they got smacked by the Sharks.
Bruins lost too.
In Pittsburgh. Yeah, it
Bruins
was a
lost
weird
too.
night for hockey.
Bruins lost 2 in a row.
And it wasn't so weird. Blue Jackets lost.
Well, that's normal. No, it's only when I fade the Blue Jackets so the Blue Jackets win.
Yeah.
But yeah, Steyer's, the Cavs money line, kicked him out. Then mine, Bulls -1.5, blew a 19-point lead, ended up losing by 2.
And then I believe Dalton's took a crap when Auburn lost Texas A&M in the college basketball ranks.
So John is
John's
the man.
staying alive, man.
Man
It all
still
comes down
standing.
to Cincy today. Can he be the first?
I want that crown.
King.
And then our Super Bowl matchup predictions, baby. I got it. Bengals, Eagles, plus 1,200. My champ, the Bengals. We are still in it. Still looking good, baby.
Well, the only one that's not in it still is me because I had the Bills in the Super Bowl and winning it all. So they took a shit and they looked like frauds last week. So the other three, John, D Money, and Joey, are all staying alive. But somebody will fall today. But in the Chiefs Bengals differ because Dalton's got the Chiefs and the other two got the Bengals.
I don't know how I feel about the Bengals now with all this shit talking.
Dude, too cocky. We'll get into our game picks, but it's too much right now. I agree. But how about our over-under pick standing update, man, for the belt, for the over-under heavyweight championship belt? We are all squared even, baby, going into this one. We're
Even
145, 128, and 5 apiece. Joey caught his 3-game gap up last week. And here we go. 3 games left.
3 games left.
6 total picks left. It all rides on this for the belt. And then for the shirt, the difference between Dalton and John is just 2 games, so Dalton can make that up. And I believe they're going to as well do the over-under picks too, so they're going to have 6 picks to close that gap as well. So let's see if John can punctuate this out with a W or not. And he is our single all-season, single week win winner. 13 wins in a...
Win.
It's too early for me, bro.
Win record.
I had too many Bud Lights at the Nobody's a Comedy last night. Foggy brain right now, guys. Sorry about that. But yeah, the single week win record. There we go.
I like that.
Holder is Jon Sherman at 13 wins in one singular week.
That was an insane week.
Yeah, it was.
Alrighty. And while we kick it off with our picks, remember, guys, all lines, total spreads, overs, unders, player props, everything is brought to you by Betfred Sportsbook. If you aren't signed up yet, why? What are you doing? Do you want do you want the bonuses?
Literally, look at me.
Go get them.
Look at me.
You
You
know
should
you're
be
gonna,
like me.
Yes, you know you're gonna.
Hey, my account up.
You know you're gonna dibble in this betting
He said,
stuff. You might as well do it with Betfred, baby, because they just simply give you more. Whether it's the boost, which we have our over/under parlay, over/under boost. We'll get into that at the end of the show.
We up again.
Whether it's the watch parties that we've done that we're gonna do, the personalized betting experience. I mean, they have everything for you. If you're a big money player, they're gonna go big time props for you. If you're a small money player, they're gonna do small little things for you just to keep you
And
interested.
they are still
stuff
inside
like
their
that.
first 5-week promo, where if you lose $200 or more in 1 week, you get at least 50% of that. I think is what it is.
50% back and
So
free
you see
bets.
100 in free play if you lose 200. And I actually that was the promo originally, but I think they've been paying out even less than 200 in smaller increments because last week I think was pretty much even, maybe down like $10 altogether. And I ended up getting a $10 free bet, and that's what I won my Max Homo
Hey, that ain't bad.
tournament with. So yeah,
Turn the free money into real money.
I'm telling you.
But yeah, Betfred just has that personalized touch, and they simply just give you more. So go use our link, use our QR code, whatever you got to do. Get signed up with Betfred, and also use the U.S. Gambler link to sign up with all the other sports books.
And Betfred's on there too. So if you go to the U.S. Gambler link, you can find literally all of our books, including Betfred. But Betfred has its own link as well if you want to check the site out before you sign up.
Yes, they got all of them. But let's get into it. It's Championship Sunday, baby.
It's here.
Championship Sunday.
There's 2 teams going to the Super Bowl at the end of the night.
This is probably my favorite weekend of football.
It's up there, bro.
The Super Bowl is fun, but there's only one game.
To me, I do love this weekend. Don't get me wrong. There's the gratitude of these games. You see some of the best games ever in these environments because they're actually playing home and away games compared to the Super Bowl. And the Super Bowl is what it is, but it's a neutral site.
Last 2 years, it's been home games.
Yeah, that's true. That's weird. Yeah, but divisional weekend kind of does it for me.
It's
Just because there's more action, there's more going on.
Yeah,
It's kind of like the NCAA tournament. Like the first and second round are by far the best.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's it's a little bit of that for me.
It's probably like I like wild card weekend.
Wild card's fun because a lot of shit.
I mean, wild card might be more fun than divisional because of that. But sometimes you get the the janky matchups that you don't want to see. But this year we had some of those, and they all came out good games.
And also a slept-on weekend is opening weekend.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That has got to be the best weekend.
The butterflies. Everyone thinks they got a chance at the Lombardi.
Football's finally back.
And it's that, and the unpredictability of just that opening week. Like, you don't know what teams are going to throw at you.
Right.
Houston ended up tying, I think, week 1.
I think did they tie?
Yeah, it was week 1.
They tied the Colts
in
a game in which everybody was like, "Oh, the Colts are gonna run them."
That's when the Colts
it's fraud like that.
Yeah,
fraudness started right there.
That's when everybody saw it. But let's get into it. Our first game of the night, the NFC Championship game. Niners at the Eagles in the link, baby. Philly -2.5, over under 45.5. I'm on the Eagles, baby. It is in the link. Brock Purdy. He's never played an environment like this, going against one of the all-time great defenses. I'm going to say that just because I like the Eagles. But they were third all-time in sacks for a season. 4 guys over 10 sacks. I love the Eagles here.
I'm rocking out with my Brock out today, baby. It's Niners all the way. Niners money line. I'm on it. I'm on the Niners money line and the under parlayed together. 20 down to bring back 100. That's how confident I am. Only 20? No. But I think
I'm on the under in this game as well.
Excuse that. But I think better running backs on San Fran's end, just as good defense. Defense canceled each other out. Better coaching in San Fran's end. I think San Fran comes out on top.
I think these are the 2 best defenses, but I think Philly's a little bit better.
I don't at all. I think in the back end, safety-wise, the Niners are better. Linebacker-wise, the Niners are better. D-line-wise, that's where Philly is equal. They're equal.
I love Philly's secondary.
Yeah, Philly's secondary is very good.
I love San Fran.
James Bradbury's an all-pro. Darius Slay's a Pro
Jamie Ward, Ufunga. Like, we could go all day back and forth.
Jamie Ward's been getting torched in the playoffs.
Bro, he's going to lock down A.J. Brown today. Watch.
That's big talk.
That's real big talk.
That's big talk. Locking down
AJ's being a head case, not getting the ball. He's showing some true colors. You saw the fight with Jalen after the game last week.
We'll see. I'm on Philly. I do like the under. I will say that. I like the under. I like the quarterback. I like the better defense. John?
Philly. Like, it's 2.5. It's just the math plays out to where you take Philly. If it was 3.5, probably leaning towards San Fran. But I like the under as well, but don't be surprised if this turns into a track meet.
Yeah,
there's a lot of guys that can do it. But
yeah,
that's the thing.
It's just these defenses, man. I don't think either of them are gonna get the top blown off too much. It's gonna be a lot of meticulous 15 to 18 play drives on each other. I think back and forth.
I feel like as elite as these defenses are, like, this is where you could see the offensive players just make big play after big play after big play.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where it's the NFL. So it's a very good situation where these picks could be absolutely reversed, where the Bengals Chiefs is a low scoring, defensive battle.
Yeah.
And the Niners Eagles turns into an absolute track meet.
Yeah.
That would not surprise me in
at
the
all.
least.
No,
if you look at the assistant coaches on both sidelines for these teams, they're great assistant coaches.
Oh yeah,
full
also,
of
I love Sirianni. I know what the fuck I'm doing. That is awesome. I love it. Also, that was a genius play that he was trying to do in that situation, but that's besides the point. But Eagles and under, John?
Yeah.
We are all on the under. That scares the absolute shit out of me.
I could see this turning into a track meet real quick, too, especially if, touchdowns are scored, on the first, 3 drives.
Why don't you go take the over and kill the jinx of a clean slate, then?
Nah, I'm not doing it.
Damn it.
I'll bite the bullet and take us all down.
Next one's a heavyweight matchup.
Yes,
6:30 tonight, playing for the Lamar Hunt Trophy, the AFC Championship. Bengals at Arrowhead. It's Arrowhead. Get that through your head, Cincinnati. It's called Arrowhead. Kansas City favored by 1.5 here. Over-under is 48. What you got, Joey?
I'm on the Bengals and the over. Every game they've played in the last 3 times since Joe Burrow's been there has gone over 48 points.
Absolutely, but all trends are made to end. So I am actually on the Chiefs here. I think Cincinnati's gotten way too goddamn cocky.
I am
the
also
mayor coming out and saying, Joseph Lee Burrow has been asked to take a paternity test to see if he is Patty Mahomes' father.
Why
is
would you
too
do-
damn much, bro.
Why
Patty
would you
Mahomes
do
does
that?
not need bulletin board material. That is the last thing the greatest quarterback in the league right now needs.
I don't know why they would
That
think
right
that
there
was a smart idea.
gives me a Chiefs. Let's ride, and I am on the under.
What's new?
Undertaker.
John, what you think here?
I mean, I got Cincinnati still last leg of that parlay, and that was giving points, and I like the over. I like the over a ton in this game.
I like the over as well. I think this game is a
And everyone in the
27-24
nation does.
game.
Everyone in the entire nation does. That's why, just like they did in the Buffalo Cincy game last week, and it went under.
well. I mean, the Bills literally did not want to score touchdowns in that game.
Yeah, Bengals did their job.
Yeah, they did. They did. But who's saying both teams are going to do their job today?
Well, if you look at statistics,
If you went and looked at statistics going into that game
the
last week,
last two games have finished 34-31 and 27-24. That's a lot of points, but I could also see like we just said 5 minutes ago, this game could turn into just an absolute defensive battle, and then the NFC game could be what we thought the AFC game was going to be. That's how ridiculous the NFL is.
Yeah.
It's just absurd.
I mean, if you really want to bank on this game going like the past games have in this matchup, I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen because it's what we've seen every game so far. It's going to be a Chiefs hot start coming out. They'll probably have a 3 to 7 point lead at halftime. The Bengals come out the second half and just tear shit up and end up squeaking by with a 2-minute drill.
yeah, it could be like it's gonna be like a
That's
7.
how it's went and that's how it's went the last two.
You could argue that it's whoever
a
has the ball
17 to
last.
10 halftime, a 17-7 halftime, and the Chiefs or the Bengals come out, get the ball, and then make it a game from there.
Yeah.
It's just now. Do I think it's gonna be like last year's AFC where it was 24-3 at halftime? Probably not.
No.
I don't think that'll be done again. But I could see, like we just said, 17-10, 17-7. I do like that prediction. They tied at halftime or Chiefs up at halftime.
I'm
and
not
then
saying that's
KC
my
coming back.
prediction. I'm saying if you're going to base it off because you're going on the over because the other games have went over, if you're going to stick to that, you're basing it off the last few matchups, and that's the route you're going to go, and you should bet it all the way if that's how you feel. Chiefs first half
Chiefs
win,
first, and then Bengals at the
win.
end.
That's a hell of a bet.
That ain't bad.
I'm not doing it.
Might have to peek that. I got to peek that. Alrighty, our Super Bowl. Oh, let's talk about our over-under Betfred boost.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
You
I'll read
had
it
it
off
open?
real quick.
Good deal.
Yeah, I had it up right here. So if you go to Betfred app and you go to the menu to the left, there's a little tab. You find Betfred Boost. You click that, and you'll find the Over Under Podcast Boosted Parlay of the Week. We got T. Higgins 60+ receiving yards. We have Philly and San Fran under 45.5. We have Kelsey anytime, and we have CMC anytime. This was 1,300 odds. They boosted it to plus 2,000 for us, man.
Plus 2,000.
$10 down, $10 max on this because the odds are so high.
Yep.
$10 down brings back 200.
That's nuts.
Let's ride.
Absolutely nuts.
Ride with us. We missed it by one leg last week, bro. One leg.
Fucking Saquon.
Knocking on the door. I think this is the one. This is the one. Don't bring in the bad vibes of last week. Don't even say his name. Don't even say his name.
I love it. But yeah, get into Betfred. Like we said, guys, use the link, use the QR code, go sign up with Betfred, get in the over-under boost.
And win $200 with us
Yes,
today.
sir. Go do it. And also, we are doing Super Bowl Sunday squares. So if you don't know the little squares, the little scoreboards, whatever the quarter finishes on, well, if it's double digits, the last score for each team, you win some money. We're going to figure that out, but it's $10 a square. Message one of us, any of the over-under guys, or anybody that works for Heart of Ohio Sports.
We're going to start hammering those signups this week.
Yes,
and then
sir.
Continue it into next week. And then Super Bowl Sunday, we will have a live selection show where you can tune in and
Yes.
see what square you have for the
Yep.
day.
Sunday morning. So we are obviously the Super Bowl's on Sunday with our morning show.
We're 2 weeks away. Don't forget, there's a gap between Championship Sunday and Super Bowl Sunday.
Yep, just like this, we will do a little selection show of who's in what square, where the numbers are, so it's all randomized, so you're not getting screwed out of it or whatever you think. But we're gonna do it live on the air, so nobody can say, how'd you get 7 and 0 for yours
Right.
and 4 and 6?
It's all on camera. It's all on camera.
Yep.
But as well as that, so that's 2 weeks away. Next week, we're going to have a Selection Sunday show as well. And this is for
Yes,
our Heart
sir.
of Ohio Sports and Level Up Sponsored.
Little collaboration.
Madden tournament, man. Who's good at Madden? Who's good at, you can win a PS5. First place wins a PS5.
Swear.
You got a $100 buy-in. We're taking 16 heads. You get 2 teams. You'll randomly get selected those 2 teams next Sunday's Sunday morning show. And we're going to get that tournament rocking, I think, Monday following. So
Yes, sir. That's going to be...
we're going to be on the
Bro,
commentary
you can
roasting.
get a PS5 from playing Madden.
I swear, like what? And it's not just a PS5. It's a
There's a bunch
Steel
of stuff.
Series headset. It's an $80 headset.
Yeah.
It's like top tier, I guess. I'm not big in this stuff, but I got a lot of kids got Razer and stuff, and he was telling us this is better than Razer.
Yep.
Turtle Beach is gone, Razer's gone. This is the move now.
Dude, it's nuts.
So I mean, we got what you want.
You get a headset, you get another controller, you get a copy
Of
of Madden.
Madden,
Like,
yeah.
So
That's
it's
absolutely crazy.
And then second and third, getting some level up gift cards too. We're
Yes.
showing some love all around.
Yes,
So
sir.
get in this, man.
Shout out to
let us
Level
come
Up.
roast your play calling.
Shout out to Level Up for that. There's some real
Absolutely.
ones,
And this
of
is
course.
preferably we want you in studio to play these games, but if you have a streaming setup and you can stream,
Yep.
we'll let you play.
Yep.
As long
We'll
as you
get
pay,
all
as
the-
long as you pay the buy-in.
Facts. We'll have to get all the details.
And of course, all the proceeds that
Yep.
are brought in for this are going to our good friend Corey Banks' GoFundMe, who's going through a rough time right now and medically wise. He's up at the Cleveland Clinic going through some stuff. So we're trying to help his family out with medical expenses.
Yep.
And then as well as Miles from Mutts, Eric Hall, raising money for the Seneca
have
County
you guys
Humane
tuned into
Society.
that?
Yeah.
That's freaking sick what
yeah,
he's doing.
so raising money for 2 great causes, man.
Yep. Can't say enough good things about
And you can win a PS5.
Just had to throw that in there.
I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't play.
Right.
If you think you're good.
Also, before we finish, I don't know if anybody's tuned into our Instagram post, but February 4th.
It's time.
We are
Next Saturday
back,
night,
baby.
baby. Next Saturday night, we are live in the flesh from Fairway Hall again for Fight.
Fairhaven.
Hall, my apologies. It's in Mansfield nonetheless. Richland County, I do believe. And it's BCM Promotions Fight Night 12.
12. Yeah, 12. Wait,
No
yeah.
love lost,
No
they're
love
calling
lost,
it. So
baby.
not only that, we're bringing in
We're going to have 2 special guests Wednesday. You'll have to see who they are.
Thursday. Show will be
Thursday.
on Thursday because there's a basketball game Wednesday.
Yes.
This will be Thursday.
Yeah, that's a good call.
One's in studio.
One in studio, one over Zoom.
Ooh.
We're going to you'll just have to see Thursday night. Thursday night. You will have to see what we got going on because we got some big things. Big things.
Oh, I
I'm so
can't wait,
excited.
man. I can't wait.
Bro,
cool people coming in, man. And
we have
how blessed they feel for us approaching them to come in.
Dude, it was awesome.
I feel like we're going somewhere.
I love it.
It's an awesome thing.
Got some spark plugs coming in. Wink, wink. But you guys got anything else?
I think that does it, man. Let's win some money today. Follow our Betfred boost, please, and tail
Yes,
any picks
sir.
that we spewed out today as well.
Yes, sir. Greg, you got anything else?
Nope. Good show today, guys.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Good luck today. Win your bets. And we will see you guys Thursday night,
And you don't want to miss it.
8 o'clock for, it's going to be the greatest show of all time. I'll just get that out there. Any show that you've ever seen is going to be better than that. So besides that, guys, we will see you Thursday night for our absolutely locked and loaded show. Good luck on this championship Sunday, guys. Peace out.
Cash and tickets.
Big hugs, tiny kisses.
Love you guys.